Nigga!
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Absolutely one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Just check the record. Unfortunately, the Ravens didn't win their division last year because Lamar Jackson was battling injury, only 13 starts and just 2 rushing touchdowns. Let's expect to see him back in form this season.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action, it's Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
They'll give Henry another shot. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
3rd and goal, Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. Touchdown! Derrick Henry. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
You know what? This back has really turned into a great pass catcher. It's a testament to the work he put in to get better every season he's been in the league, and it's that drive that has allowed him to have such a long career.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it was finished off on a touchdown reception by Derrick Henry. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. juked him. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
A career high in touchdown passes last season with 25, but wants to make the next jump in terms of consistency. Both himself and his offense maneuvering the ball down the field.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Hurts. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
They'll run with Barkley. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
The one thing I have learned about this league, more and more, you've got to take some chances. If you play everything conservatively and play everything exactly like, okay, I know what to do in each situation, I don't think you're going to get very far. I love the call there, going for it, even on his own side of the field.
Yeah, and even though you're on your own side of the field, they were creeping towards midfield, so not as crazy as if they were back at their own 20.
Showed a little faith in the defense too, right?
Yep. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. A handoff, Barkley running left. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The lines move there, look like nobody open, now second down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 44 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Play action. Here's Hurts. Rolling to his right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Now he's loose at the 40. And he gets this one down to the 24. It's a big run there by Henry. 68 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. On the counter, it's Henry. Down to about the 23.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about where they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. The pitch to Henry. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Henry again. And this time he's in for a Raven touchdown.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
On his loop for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. Oh, he shifts past him. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 60 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard
So
line.
in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Hurts sets up to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Travis Jones forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. That's complete. It's the rookie from USC. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play that time on the catch and run. 33 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Trimmer.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And this one's incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Eagles! A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And that one makes it 14-7. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Ravens offense and Derrick Henry set to take over once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a second down and 4.
At the 32-yard line.
Jackson. Oh, Andrews has it. What a catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A first down carry for Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Jackson. Out to Bateman toward the sideline. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. There's a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. It's a scintillating run by Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with a touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield and get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On the play. That's good for the Eagles.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this goes to the former Raven, Marquise Brown. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
This quarterback now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it first and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
It's now second and 6.
They'll set up to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
That's another Eagles first down.
They'll set up a throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They'll throw now on the final play. Touchdown! Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando and Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks. More from South Philadelphia in just a bit. First, though, a quick check of the first half highlights and some of the stats as we shine the spotlight on the contributions of this guy, Derrick Henry. He scored a touchdown on the ground as well as one through the air. To see if he can keep it rolling, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? They'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter. We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 98 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Good big, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action with Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Barkley, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
At the 7-yard line.
Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Back to throw here. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 1-yard touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Elliott on for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out come the Ravens as you see their offensive coordinator, Declan Doyle. He is as intense and as focused as you'll find in this business, and all eyes, including his, are on what is to come in this next possession. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10, just shy of the 30. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Quinyon Mitchell on the coverage.
Jackson now. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Give him 32 on the play.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Finding one. Walker complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Jackson options out left. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you expect it to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the 2nd half.
Luke now for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Barkley. It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Eagles. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Barkley, inside handoff.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 116 yards rushing now for Barkley. It's a 1st down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 1st downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Here's Hurts to throw.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. There it is, the defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They have a little pride, too, you know. 3 straight 1st down type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
And he's got room. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, he was already over 100 yards running the football prior to this play, but this run may be his best yet.
I've got to agree with you on that one. We're looking at a guy running with extreme confidence, running in harmony and sync with his blockers. All them kind of moving as one, and look at the end result. Big plays.
Elliott now to add the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Ravens offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as we take a look at some of the highlights, we see just how impactful he's been. He and his quarterback have such a great chemistry together, and it's been on full display throughout the contest. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The drive will start with an option going left. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. There he goes again. He may go. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 9. It's a big run that time by Henry. 58 yards. Here's Jackson. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away with a touchdown throw.
And you mentioned advantage. Probably taking advantage of their natural instinct after that previous play to be aggressive and rush towards the line of scrimmage. And instead, they were vulnerable to the pass.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Whoa! It still won't go down. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. Up the middle with Barkley. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. To Barkley on the check down. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Buying time to his left. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9.
It's a gain of 20
Wow, 1st and
yards.
goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as
First and
well.
goal at the 9-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll try the right side here, Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Elliott on for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game.
That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. And this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They go play action now. Jackson. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Off the option, here's Henry. And shoving his way inside the 35. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
12. First down, Ravens.
A shotgun handoff to Henry.
Another miss.
Still on on his feet. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Play action. Now Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and goal, Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Rashad Bateman, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. On his loop for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's Rashad Bateman who finished it all off with a touchdown. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Oh, able to avoid him. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Hurts and the Eagles now down by 7. 2:10 on the clock. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. They'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
Partner, they've got 1 chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Henry running right. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. They need 12 here. It's third down. Here's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run the option. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Ravens have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Luke now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So now the story changes. Trailing in this one now. And time, a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew exactly how, had a plan, formulated it, and then executed it. That's a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Philadelphia, good night, everybody.